More than just a dish, it's a symbol of Filipino heritage and flavor. Today, we delve into the rich history and cultural significance of this beloved meal. In the Philippines, the name adobo was given by colonial-era Spaniards on the islands to a different indigenous cooking method that also uses vinegar. Although similar, this developed independently of Spanish influence. In the years following the arrival of Europeans to the Americas, meat and fish began to be preserved by new methods. Low temperatures facilitate food preservation, but in higher temperatures, other techniques such as adobo became necessary. Animals were usually slaughtered in the coldest months of winter, but surplus meat had to be preserved in the warmer months. This was facilitated through the use of adobos along with paprika, a substance that may have antimicrobial properties due to the capsaicin content. Paprika gives a reddish color to adobos, and the capsaicins in paprika dissolve in fats, allowing its penetration beyond the tissue surface. Originating from the Spanish word adobar, which means to marinate. Adobo was adapted by Filipinos using local ingredients. This fusion of influences has given birth to numerous regional variations. Just about every Filipino loves adobo, from the call center agent with his packed Tupperware to the socialite lunching at the latest fusion place in Surrendra. There are as many versions of adobo as there are households, but all of them share the same basic components. In English, adobo means vinegar braised. Evenly cut chunks of meat are first seared in hot fat or oil until they brown. Braising liquids, such as vinegar and soy sauce, are then added, and the mixture is left to simmer over low heat. The moist heat gently penetrates the meat to break down the collagen and tough fibers, resulting in a fork-tender texture with a thick, flavorful sauce. It's a cooking method that's time-consuming but undeniably rewarding. While the cooking process sounds relatively simple, there are still a few details that can trip up a beginner. Remember that tougher cuts of meat need to simmer for a longer time. Tender meats like poultry or seafood should be braised in less liquid, at a lower temperature, and for a shorter period of time, or they'll disintegrate. Keep the temperature low to prevent the outer layers of the meat from toughening up before the insides are cooked thoroughly. Getting a good, even sear on the meat is also crucial to the adobo's flavor. Lastly, salt should be added, if at all, only towards the end of the cooking process to prevent the reduced sauce from being too salty. Like many cultures based in warm climates, Filipino natives developed various methods of preserving food. They cooked using moist heat methods like steaming or boiling. To keep their edibles fresh for a longer period, they used plenty of vinegar and salt since the elevated acidity and high sodium content produced a hazardous environment for spoilage-causing bacteria. The Chinese traders who later visited our islands introduced soy sauce to early Filipinos. It soon found its way into our nameless vinegar-braised dish, eventually displacing salt altogether. While our adobo shares its name with a couple of Hispanic dishes, there are key differences between the Filipino version and its Spanish and Mexican cousins. The Spanish adobo sauce is distinctly spiced and fiery, with at least 3 kinds of chili peppers, tomato paste, and cinnamon among its ingredients, while the Mexican rendition uses lemon juice, cumin, and Mexican oregano. On the other hand, the Filipino adobo base is comprised almost exclusively of vinegar, which not only flavors but also tenderizes the meat. The preparation is simple yet satisfying. Marinating the meat allows it to absorb the rich flavors before slow cooking, resulting in tender, savory goodness. Adobo is not just food, it's a centerpiece of Filipino gatherings. It embodies the spirit of sharing and community, often served during celebrations and special occasions. As we conclude our journey through adobo, remember that this dish is a celebration of heritage, family, and flavors. Whether you're in a Filipino home or trying it for the first time, adobo is the ultimate comfort food that brings us all together. Why not try making your own adobo? Gather your ingredients and start your culinary adventure today.
Okay, so what do you think about Filipino food, girls?
It's so tasty, really so delicious.
This is good. A little hot. It's good. It's excellent.
Wow, that calls for some rice.
Such authentic, nice ingredients. Oh my, it just falls apart.
Now that's finger looking good. Holy moly, ravioli.
Chicken adobo with rice.
There it is. Filipino food got me effed up right now. Insane. 5 out of 5. See you guys tomorrow.
It's like adobo chicken.
We did it.
That is so good. That chicken, we were talking about this off camera, but that's the key. The boiling, it is so tender. That chicken is amazing.
Nice and juicy.
Like,
That's fire. The rice is so good. The rice tastes like popcorn.
I like it. I like it. Okay, I will try adobo with rice. Why you look at me like that?
Oh boy, look at that. That looks so good. It smells real.
I don't know if you can zoom in. I don't know if it's post or anything, but I'm crying. There's tears right here.
Try some of the fattier parts.
This piece right here?
Sure, yeah.
Hey man, hey.
Oh,
Hey.
for me.
Yeah, hey. This for you, man. Hey. Thanks for having me today.
That was a good piece.
Yeah, it's a good piece. What about this one?
That's why I wanted you to have it, dude. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that chicken looks like how this
Nice
look.
and juicy.
Oh, this is fresh out of the pan.
holy crap!
It's hot.
We were talking about this off camera, but that's the key. The boiling, it is so tender. That chicken is amazing.
Nice and juicy.
Like, I want more.
Oh, there's so much meat covered in the sauce. Now let's give the sauce a taste first, guys. This adobo sauce right here. Oh wow, very sweet. More sweet than I was expecting, and tangy. Tangy. So and garlicky. Where was that fatty bit there? Oh, there it is right there. Oh, that's the bit that caught my eye as soon as he delivered it to the table. Look at the layer of fat on the top of that. Whoa, it's so soft. Guys, that is incredible.
나는 아도보부터 먹. 오빠도?
와.
어때?
맛있어요?
진짜 이거 한국 족발 느낌.
아, 족발?
장풍도 진짜 맛있어. 와
맛있어요 이거?
너무 맛있어. 이거 호불호 없을 것 같아.
맞아. 한국인 요리 쓰라긴 어려워.
아 근데 얘는
어려워.
제가 한번 먹어보겠습니다.
이렇게 다 깨지면 나만 깨지면
특유의 향이 있어요. 이게 뭐지 이거?
베일리. 월계수도 들어가고 통후추도 들어가고.
와 너무 맛있다.
뭐야?
포크 아보가도? 죽인다 이거. 말 안 되네. 간장 베이스지. 와.